Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this week where we're cutting holes.
Hi guys, I'm back. Luke's been flying solo for the last few episodes. Turns out we've had a bit of COVID. Finally got us. Luke has been not too bad and been able to still get on with things in the van. Me and the kids, however, not so great. So we've been inside while he's been isolating in the crafter. But I see that he is going to do some windows today, so he needs some help.
Well, firstly, what I've done is removed the supports that were in here. There should be some beautiful spark-filled B-roll now. Now after that, excitement, we go and build a bit of a frame. And so I've made a frame for both the side windows. Beauty about the frame is that this holds the window in while the silicone goes off. The silicone will do most of the work, but it also allows us to have a bit of a template to draw a box around and mark out where we're going to be cutting. The process from here is I'll put a pilot hole in each corner, and then we'll go outside and draw the box up again on the outside, because I want to cut with this the jigsaw from the outside in, and then hopefully that'll just pop out and we'll be able to slide the window straight in. I do have a confession to make. We have already done the other side. I didn't want to film it because I was really worried about it. And one of the things we actually learnt was that we cut the hole too small for the window. It was about 5 mil too small on each side. So we had to file and nibble away, and it was a horrible process. And
it was definitely better to cut it slightly bigger.
Yes.
I think.
So what we're doing this time is we're cutting bigger on the outside of the line, and we did this on the first one too, and it just masked up this side, so just to stop any scratches and that sort of thing.
So just cutting on the outside of the line, I think, instead of the inside of the line
will make all the difference. So I'll just keep masking this up, and then we'll move back inside and put some plastic around to catch all the metal, and then we'll get cutting.
Moment of truth, or were we famous last words of let's go bigger?
It's a bit stuck.
Put it in.
Perfect.
Window.
All right. Well, now what we've got to do, we'll just file off the rough edges, give it a quick paint with some hammerite paint to prime it and so it doesn't rust, and then we'll put some silicone on, squeeze it in, and then do it all up from the back.
In the workshop, aka our building site at the moment.
It is our building site. This is actually going to be our lounge at some stage in the next few months, and there'll be a kitchen over there and another lounge there and all the bedrooms upstairs. So, but at the moment I get a nice kind of dry area to work in. So what we're doing now is we're going to put a bead of silicone around the edge, sort of fill that bit up and
suck it into the wall.
That's it. Frame's on, which looks great. Next, we'll put the blackout blind
and mosquito net
thingy, and that's actually the bit that screws in and holds it in. So put that on now and see how it operates.
Okay, so we've got both windows installed now. I'll just show you a wee bit of a review of how they actually work. We've had similar windows in our caravan, but not quite the same. These ones actually have a wee lock on the handles, so you do have to push that to open it up, and there's 3 of those. And then the window itself can go out to any point. It doesn't have clicks or anything. It can go and stay up and then come down. It is a bit blurry still because we've got the protective film on it still. It can also lock in this position where it's still venting, which is fantastic. But my most favourite part about these windows is the fly mesh, which comes down from the top and clicks in. And then also has the blackout blind, which is completely blackout. It's flat, it doesn't have any of the concertina holes, and so it makes a caravan or a van completely blackout, which is fantastic. And as you can see, that fly mesh is nice and fine to stop any mosquitoes or any flies to be bug free inside as well. So overall pretty easy to install really, these windows, hey? Like, once we've got the hole size right and the silicone on, it's really just putting the window in and then screwing in the frame in the blind section, and that holds the whole thing together, right?
Really, cutting the holes is the scariest part, and you don't really know if you're right until you try and put the window in, which happened on the first go with this one where the hole wasn't big enough, so then we had to chip away at the outside and make the hole bigger for it to fit.
But the other one was a lot easier, so.
Yeah, whereas this one, we learnt from our mistakes and put in a slightly bigger hole.
Yeah.
Gave a little bit of extra tolerance there and was able to slide straight in, basically.
We've actually put this blind up the wrong way, but this one, the blackout's coming from the top, but you can just flick that around. That was just a...
Yeah, we can undo that and just flip it around. That's quite easy.
Yeah, you definitely want it the other way around, not this way. It just doesn't work as well.
We'll just let the silicone go off first and then...
Yeah. But also the other thing in the caravan especially that we would do is have the blind sort of just at maybe like that height, so that you can still see out, but you might still be in your pajamas or something, and still quite handy to be able to have it at different levels rather than completely closed. Yeah, but overall, so far loving these windows.
Thanks for tuning in to this video. the windows are in. So make sure that you catch the next one by liking and subscribing. Especially subscribe to our channel. I want to show you all the ins and outs of how this van is being built. And I also want to show you how a noob like me can learn how to do it with very little skill and just some tools and build a van from the ground up. Well, not quite the ground up, but the interior from the ground up. So we'll see you in the next video.